Okay.
Like when the game starts to become a chore and stops being fun, that's when you're burning out, right? Would you agree with that?
Yes. Yes, I agree. I'm ready whenever.
All right, I'm recording.
Cool.
I actually didn't think through on how we should introduce this.
That's fine.
Do you want me to introduce you, or do you want to introduce yourself?
I don't care either way. It's fine
Right.
either way.
Hi YouTube. This is Luminy. Or do you
Hello.
do you want to go by Ben Luminy or
I don't.
Lumi?
Whatever. Yeah, Lumi. Lumi's fine.
How long have we known each other? Almost 2 years.
I think it's been more than 2 years. I mean, if we check the logs, it's probably like 2 years. Since them Anton days.
Yeah, Anton days. That's a long time ago.
Oh my god. I'm just thinking back on the Anton days. Like,
Not gonna lie, I think they were better than now.
maybe it's like that rose tinted glasses.
Probably.
Cause it was pretty bad. Like, were you doing 19 raids in a row?
Yeah, and controlling like 15 to 20 people.
Oh, yo. Those were hell. That was actually hell. Good thing we don't have that anymore.
I actually enjoyed it.
I mean, yeah, I think it's kind of fun, like just hosting raids and shit like that.
Yeah, I got my bags carried for free.
Yeah. Cool with me swearing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I might unintentionally swear.
I mean, but that's okay. I'll just censor it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Editing, eh?
Yeah, man.
Alright. But yeah, like just Anton, like I think that's when I started like going really hardcore into DFO.
Same. After I met the Lumi pubs, I was like, huh, this is a fun group to play with.
Before that, you were the Reddit FMEC.
Yeah, I still am to some people, unfortunately.
I mean, I think that's kind of cool, like to be known for that. Better than me.
I only did like what 2 videos of me just running hells and very poorly.
But I mean, it garnered enough views, right? Or at least it garnered enough attention.
Some attention. Some attention
is good. It's better than none.
Yep.
So yeah, what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about burning out.
Ooh, my favorite.
I picked you specifically because you've burnt out before, and you've taken a break, and you intend to take a break soon, right?
Maybe it's more like not like a break, but more like I'm slowly cutting down. Yes.
Yeah. It's because of burnout, right?
Kind of. I want to say yes. I'm not sure really, because
is it burnout, or is it because it's just like slow content and like the need for terraniums?
Oh, I think it's like a whole bunch of these factors, right? Because
yeah,
you have with the 95 cap update, it's like you need terranium to run content, you need terranium to upgrade stuff, like refined terranium for everything.
Yeah,
like in the past, like in 90 cap or 85 cap, your bottleneck was DI or.
And even then, that bottleneck wasn't that bad. There was always so much DI to run. But now you're bottlenecked by terraniums. So much of it.
Terranium and gold.
Yeah.
There's just never enough gold. Like one of my biggest gripes is the amount of gold it costs to take, like to upgrade everything. You know, upgrading your, let's say you were a 90 grad, right? You know, you had Luke upgraded, Beast, Heblon, Savior's Triumph, you know. And then you want to try to get
like so many souls.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that too.
You have to spend so much materials just to upgrade.
Shit, not even upgrading, but like just straight up buying tape pieces.
Yeah.
That's 2 mil each. Let's say you buy everything, right?
You bought all 12.
That's 24 mil.
Yep.
How do you get that money? Grinding
Yeah.
tea is not a solution, I think. It's
It
just,
is one of these solutions, but it's not an efficient one. It's a very long grind. I feel
yeah,
like people up and coming have to either get lucky with drops or have to get lucky some other way to be able to sell stuff. Because you're just
yeah,
not gonna come up with that much money unless you waste so much hours
yeah. Like,
into like
yeah, I
EE.
agree. It's TE. Like, let's say you're a new player, right? And
Hmm.
like if any new players are listening to this, this is like the mindset I think some people have. It's that people say, oh, on Reddit, oh, just grind TE every day. That's like a mil a day or whatever. Yeah, but like, who has the time or the money to, you know, get the gear to make grinding TE not as much of a hassle as it is, right? Like even gearing up to grind TE costs money.
Yeah.
Oh, just get Harlem epics. Well, yeah, that requires gear to get to. You have to do like assault mode or uh I don't know, do other shit to get the gear to be able to do Harlem, like to do what was that? DC?
Donning
Yeah, to
crevice,
do
yeah.
DC. Yeah, to get even better gear to even grind T. And you don't even have the Neo Premium to have all the FP to exploit, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think the gold issue is like
No, but
a
like
really big
no, I
problem.
don't think Assault and Donning crevice, all of Harlem wasn't bad. Like it was doable.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
But
Harlem itself wasn't bad.
the jump from Harlem to Tabors was just
Oh,
drastic in gold.
yes, yes. Oh my god. All that gold. Just even left side, 10 mil. Like
Mm-hmm.
most players can't just pull that out. Unless like you're saving and you literally don't buy anything. Like you don't buy enchantments, you
Yeah,
don't
that's another
buy
thing. Like everything
reinforcements
costs
and
money
shit.
already, and then if you want to
Yeah.
min-max even further, there goes all your money.
Yep, that's oh my god. Like enchantments are one of the biggest sources, or I should say one of the biggest things that's gonna take up your gold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because accessories for DPS,
It's probably one of the
the
reasons
elemental
why
enchants.
I'm cutting
It's
down on some alts. It's just too much
yeah.
funding.
Yeah,
Same
like
thing. Same
even
with the new
against
characters. Like I just didn't want to fund them, and like that's why I
yeah.
didn't gear it. Even
Yeah,
if
I
they
get what you
give
mean.
you so much gear, like I can't give them or throw money because I'm always broke.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that inside, dude. It
Not only
hurts.
am I just broke, I'm in debt. Shout out to Zark. I'm in debt 55 mil.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Like borrowing money in this game is like a trap because you can't really pay it back. It's so hard to get the gold to pay it back.
I'm paying it back. I'm steadily paying it back.
Okay, yeah, like if you know someone that's like cool with it, then that's good. But like for the average player, you don't know
For
anybody like
new
that.
player, you're just not borrowing from anybody.
Oh yeah, like that's not happening. You don't even know anybody here. Like to I think one of the biggest helps that you can get as a player is to like join some sort of community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like
definitely, definitely.
not a guild, not a guild, right? A
Guilds
guild is
don't mean
cool.
anything anymore. Now that Discord's a thing, guilds don't mean anything.
Yeah, yeah. So like if you can get into a Discord group, oh, that'll help you so much because like at least you'll know that people are playing the game, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
like if you're
Yeah.
playing normally, it's like, oh, I solo all the way to 95. Where the people? And then you try to get into Tabor's content or like raids, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna take you because you don't have shit.
Yeah.
And that whole like elitist meme that's going on Reddit. What's
Yeah,
your
that
take on that?
too. What my take on elitism? It's a double-edged sword because like I say I know a person, I'm okay with them bagging because I know they're gonna carry me back, or quote
Right,
unquote. I know they're gonna carry me back. But
right.
say a new random person comes along and they apply with a really crappy character that doesn't contribute to anything. I don't know if they're gonna
Right.
carry me back or not. So like, there's nothing in it for me. But at the same time, because of that mindset, new players don't get a chance for anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I I kind of feel bad for them, but at the same time I don't, because it's like
Yeah.
if someone wants to try to like experience the game for the first time, right? Who am I to say no? You can't do that. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to, like let's say for Fiend War, right? Someone applies on, you know, full Harlem plus 10 weapon plus 13 in chance, that's cut line, barely cut line,
Yeah.
right? But I don't want to like make my raid less of a worse of an experience for everyone else.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
So if someone like let's say someone applies before him, right? Before the new player, and he's like the earlier guy is in like full Tay, plus 12 weapon, 5/5 super. It's like, oh well, not only did I not see that you guys app, so it's not like I'm choosing someone else over him, but I am. I have someone else to choose from too. It's like
Yeah. That's another
if
thing
I
about
let
what
you
some people
is
don't understand
better.
is like there's a concept of natural selection. If there's someone
Yeah,
stronger than you, why not take the stronger person? Why do I need to
yeah,
take your lower geared person? But at the same
yeah,
time, it's not elitism. It's just natural selection.
yeah. I feel like most people don't have this experience because they don't like lead raids.
Yeah.
They don't
Maybe.
they don't know what it goes into like hosting a raid. Like they don't see like the 20 apps that you get sometimes, and then you have to filter through all of them in like 5 seconds. Not even like 2 seconds. You take a look at someone's characters. Oh, is he quick hat? Oh, does he have full swaps? No. All right, next.
Pretty
It's like
much.
it's like that.
That's the first things you look at. Crit and swaps.
Yeah, and then next is like elemental damage, and then oh, it's like, do I know this guy? Because if you
Pretty
know of
much.
them, like if they have a bad reputation, you're not gonna want them.
That's another thing about DFO. The community is just so small. You nearly
Yeah,
know everyone at the end game. Nearly know everyone.
yeah,
Like word of mouth comes like just is there. Like, everyone has their own kind of blacklist, which is one of the
uh,
reasons why I personally don't blacklist people. Because like, how am I supposed to know someone else's judgment? Could be wrong. They could have a bad day. Who knows?
yeah. That's true. Everyone has their own story. I agree with that. Um, I also agree with the people that feel that some people should be blacklisted because like they're just genuinely that bad.
Yeah, that's fair too. One of the problems I have with blacklisting is if they're like one or two clears in, and then people like they don't know how to raid. Well, of course they don't. They only have one or two clears. Why are you
Yeah,
blacklisting them? This
yeah. I
makes no
think there should
sense.
be like a process of, well, not a process, but like you should be aware of who you're blacklisting. Like if there's someone new, then give them a chance. I'm not above that. Like I sometimes won't give people a chance, but I guess that comes down to like every player.
Individual, yeah.
Yeah, they have their own like judgment. So it's their call to make.
Right, back to burnout. What made you want
Sure.
to quit the first time? Did you intend to quit, or did you know you were gonna come back?
Alright, so let me get this straight. Which time are you referring to? Like when you say the first time? Like was it the whole like after the Anton thing?
We should
Or
probably not keep
okay.
that. Yeah, we should probably not talk about that one.
No, not that one. That was a different one. The first time I think I remember. It was just like raiding every single raid day and just going like 12, 13 raids at a time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that's a straight burnout. It's like when you're doing that many raids, like each raid is like what, 15 minutes back then? 15,
Yeah,
20
something
minutes
like that. Yeah,
almost.
but that was
You
like
have to
the grind for
it's
that was unusually fun for me.
was it now? Okay.
Yeah,
Like how was it fun for you?
like I got to meet so many different people, 15 different people I had got to work with.
Okay.
Like the raid was always different. There was no same raid ever. They were always
Right.
like under 15 minutes or so, but it was always different. Like there
Right.
was like within the Lumi group itself, there was like memes.
Oh yeah. That's true. Did you like do a lot of raids prior to joining the Lumi group?
Prior to Lumi, I only did about like 4.
Okay.
And once I started picking up, like people were trading carries. Like the concept of trading carries was not in my head until Lumi happened. Or
Really?
potato pubs.
Yeah. let's see. Before potato pubs, it was
Jane
you know
pubs, right?
Jane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Jane,
I
right?
joined the server after he was done.
Right, right. Yeah, that whole trade carry thing was like back then, like during Jane pubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this guy being able to run and he's only in magic seals? Like that actually boggled my mind. And then I was like, oh, they're trading carries, so they gear faster.
Yeah.
That just blew my mind. I was like, let me get on this. 4 characters turned into 5, turned into 6, turned into 12. And here I
And
am. I'm like
yeah.
neck
Ah,
deep in DFO, if not
those
drowning.
those days were simpler too,
Yeah.
because gearing wasn't as, I don't want to say it
Why
wasn't
is it
as
so
important,
hard?
but like being carried was so prevalent. Like it
Yeah.
was, you can just be so much of a bag, and other people would be able to carry you as long
Yeah,
as you
because there
know.
was no exo. Like you just needed your 2 clears and you're out. You're done.
Oh yeah, that too. That too. I mean, why did they like bring the EXO thing in? Was it like to
I believe
prevent
it was
cells or
because
something?
cells. Yeah, because cells.
Uh, the
They
cells are still
discouraged
happening.
it, but it still happens.
Oh man. But going back to the whole burnout thing, like when you're doing so many raids, after a certain amount of time, like I personally stopped feeling the fun part of it
Yeah, that's
because it
true.
was starting to become a chore.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh man, I have to wake up at like
X
11
time.
o'clock
Yeah, I know that
morning
feel.
and then do raids back to back to back for like 5 hours. That's insanity when I think about it back then. Like,
It's still
holy
insanity
shit.
now if you think about it. You're spending like over 5 hours
Yeah,
just doing raids itself.
yeah. And sometimes it's not even fun. Like sometimes you're pulling teeth. Like
Yeah, some
I
people
remember,
just drive you over the edge.
yeah, like I remember this raid. Like it's an infamous raid from Jane Pub times where in Anton, who still would be doing boats, and then he put like 3 or 4 Asuras into the boats party,
Oh my gosh.
and they failed it.
How?
They failed boats. I don't know. They queued or something. I think someone queued. One of them queued, but they failed boats. As an Asura.
Oh yeah, back then they also had the refine can kill the broke boat. That was funny.
Oh god.
That was actually funny.
Oh my god. Refined amnesia ring, was it?
Yeah.
Or the necklace?
There's
The
something
neck
that confused you.
Yeah, the necklace. Oh, I remember watching a video about that. Like dude killed boats by himself because he was confused or something.
Yeah.
Oh man. Did you ever experience burnout?
Yes, actually. My most recent one was the all week raids. I was like,
Oh, okay.
everyone's running them so early that by the time I'm able to run, there was nobody left. And it was like, well, okay. I'm all alone. There's no solo raid. What am I doing?
Right. Oh, that must have sucked. Like,
Like people got
what
their
was it?
things like done really early on Tuesday, Wednesdays. I was like, what about my tabers and what about my other things? Like, how are you guys living?
Oh man, they're still doing it now too.
Yeah. But even
What
then,
was
like,
it?
I'm in no stance to say anything against it because I'm kind of the same way.
Ah, understandable.
It
It's
just
like you're
so
also doing it
happened
too.
I am doing it. The thing is, like, during that time, my schedule wasn't
Wasn't that?
available
Yeah.
for an all week raid.
Right, right. That was when we had the 3x rates too, right?
Yeah.
So it was even crazier then
So
too.
yeah, that at that point I realized I need to cut down on characters because there's no point in feeling bad about missing raid. You shouldn't feel bad about missing raids. That's like
Yeah.
one of the traps DFO has for you. Feeling bad about missing something arbitrary.
I agree. I agree. It's like the fear of missing out.
Yeah. That's when I realized I was burning out.
Okay.
Like when the game starts to become a chore and stops being fun, that's when you're burning out, right? Would you agree with that?
Yes. Yes, I agree. Um, yeah, like when you just play And like sometimes I think people like play the game and they're like, I like doing all this content. It's rewarding. But then when you do it so often, I think some people might feel like, you know,
The payout for
this
the
is
effort isn't there.
yeah, like it's like you
I've
keep
seen,
doing it over and over and over again, and sometimes you don't get any payout. It's like,
yeah,
why am I even doing this?
yeah. I've seen so many of my friends drop because of that reason by itself. Too much effort
Yeah,
for no reward, or little
yeah.
reward.
Oh man, one of my friends was like that too.
I didn't Valor.
He he said that he's never gotten a plus 12 ever in his DFO career. So this is going back to like Nexon days as well.
I mean,
And then
Nexon
he
days I
spent
wouldn't count because that was just literal ass.
oh yeah, yeah. But like he's like, oh, I've never gotten a plus 12 ever. And then he spent like what, almost 200 mil to not even get a plus 12. He got like a plus 8 or some shit.
Yeah,
It's like when you do that, and you invest so much time, so much money just to get nothing. It's like, oh,
yeah.
why
It's
am I even
even
doing
worse now
this?
too because they got rid of the tickets, the free plus 10 tickets. Now everything's a
Oh
percent
yeah.
chance. Like I don't know why they did that. Why did they do that? Makes no sense. Why they
It
would do that?
doesn't. Well, it probably makes business sense because it gets people to
Yeah,
buy more.
buy more lost treasures. This is just
That's a trap.
that's a dick move, man.
It's a trap. Playing DFO itself is a trap. Like
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel a bit like an asshole saying this. Well, it's like
I mean,
getting into
no,
DFO is just it's
like
best not to.
the game itself is based on the characters. They know the DFO knows this, and that's why
Yeah,
they keep making new characters because that's how they make their money by selling new packages, new avatars, whatever you need from lost treasures and whatnot.
yeah, yeah. That's
That's
true.
just the plain and simple trap, but people still walk into it. Like playing
Yeah,
the Ghost Bladers and Enchantress. Ooh, look at all this free shiny gear they give us. Is it free though? You want to get lost treasure stuff from it. You want to get avatars. You want to get rare avatars. You want emblems. You need all this stuff.
yep,
They just
yep.
made free like hundreds and billions of money just off of making new characters.
Yeah, yeah. That I mean, that's their business model, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm not qualified to say any of this, but like the all these packages must be making so much money for them.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they'd find some other way to make money off of
yeah.
us.
I mean, why else aren't they making more like end game content? It doesn't make money for them. Designing new characters does.
Well, I think like M Slayer is probably their most profitable character. It has to be
Probably.
either that or F Slayers. Like with the new
Probably.
what is it, the ReZero collab? There was a picture that was shown. Someone posted it. This one, the ReZero collab. I'm 100% sure it's gonna be either F Priests or F Slayers. That's gonna be the most popular package.
Probably. I don't even think we're gonna get that. Are we?
What? Isn't that the? Oh, that's not for us.
I mean, maybe.
Oh,
The
oh,
last ever crossover we had was the Miku one. We're never gonna get that back again.
yeah. I wasn't there for that. Oh man,
Oh, you were
feels
you
bad.
were on break?
Yeah, I was on break from burning out.
I wasn't on break, but I was on broke. Couldn't afford it.
Oh man. Didn't MJ say he spent like a lot of money trying to get a certain pet or something like that, and he still didn't get it
I have no idea.
on one of the streams? I don't know. I don't watch the streams. They just talk about a lot of stuff that I wish they didn't talk about.
Yeah.
Just tell us the good stuff. Um, eh.
But they're in a position where there's not much to say because we know what's already coming. The only thing they can do in that sense is just confirm when things are coming out. Other than that,
Oh,
everything's just entertainment.
yeah, that's true. It looks like we are getting the collab.
We are?
Yeah, I'm checking the Reddit for the confirmation on this stream, on today's stream.
Mm-hmm.
Something about a attendance check-in event. You get a ReZero creature. Interesting. Re
Okay, the thing
free
is,
zero package.
is it just a weeb? Is it just a a look package, or is it actual content that you would want?
I'm not sure.
See, that's another
So,
thing about Lost Treasures. They bait you with so many good things one after the other. There's like no cooldown for your wallet.
oh,
Like there's always something good for you to get.
right. Ah, man. I wish it wasn't so expensive. Like, in-game
Yeah,
cost or real money cost,
yeah.
like,
Well, their
it's
main
just so
target isn't
expensive.
us. They know that for sure.
Yeah, that's true. We're not their target or the market. We're just like the extra goodies that come with
With
the.
pocket change. Literal pocket change. You spend 1,000,
Oh man,
pocket change.
man, like I truly wonder, like some of the big spenders in this game, how much they actually spend in this game.
Probably too much, to be honest.
Oh yeah, too much would be a good answer, but like I'm talking like actual dollar amount. Shit. I would not be surprised if it would be above tens of thousands of dollars for certain people.
I wouldn't like that's within the game itself. There's also outside of the game where people are like buying gold on China
Uh,
sites.
oh yeah,
Can't
RT.
negate that either. That's another millions of dollars just dumped at that.
Man, just thinking about this makes me sad sometimes. It's like, why am I even playing? But in the end, like as burnt out as I can be in this game, I still come back to it because fundamentally I think the game is fun.
Same.
Like the PvP aspect, I actually really like DFO's PvP.
I do
It
too.
just sucks because of netcode and lag switching and all that other stuff.
Peer to peer, blah blah blah.
Yep. That just if it wasn't like that, if they had like
Yeah,
dedicated servers,
if it wasn't
ah,
bad connection, I would actually like PvP much more,
oh
as I
yeah,
do
yeah,
currently. Like,
yeah.
it's a lot of fun. It's
It's
a lot of
great.
fun.
Yeah, especially when you get 100-0 by some mage that just like kills you.
I'm not good, but it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. Like, I guess like if you can do it in moderation, the PvE portion of it is fun too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I would say four is a good number. Four characters is a good number. You're
Yeah,
one
I
satyr and you're three whatever else.
right. I also had something like that too. I was thinking one main DPS or like pure DPS, one synergy and one satyr. Like that you can experience the majority of the game like that.
hmm But then, like,
Uh
once you're done, like, after experiencing like Lumi Pums and whatnot, once you got like one or two characters up and running and they're like end game get ready, like, alts just so happened to fall into your hand.
oh yeah.
Like they were just there. They just got made. Like you want to take advantage of all these events, free gear, free materials. Here's a new alt. And just out of nowhere, now you have three characters. Out of nowhere, you now have four
Right.
characters. And that's the
Yeah,
trap.
yeah.
That's the trap
That's
everyone falls into.
yeah, it's like, oh, I'm getting all this best in slot gear. Let me make the character to take advantage of it. But oh wait, you can't because you're gonna need all this other
All this gold.
auxiliary stuff.
Okay, well, back then it was doable. Now it is
Oh
very
yeah.
hard. Very
Oh
hard.
yeah. Yeah. Like if you want to take the new characters in the end game, you're gonna need so much gold, so much time to like do everything, like to make the money or to I don't know, farm the gold or whatever, just to even get the enchantments, just to get the titles, the rare avatars, or want those, you know, all that other shit. And it's just so much money.
Yeah.
There's no real way to generate it either. TE, you can only do TE so much
Oh yeah, they're
before you
also
start to go crazy.
implementing, aren't they also implementing a thing where you can only have certain amount of same characters FP wise?
Yes. Yes, in
When
Korea,
I
I
read about that, I
heard
was like, huh, does that hurt us or does that help us?
that well, it depends on how you take it.
Because like,
It's
yeah,
gonna hurt
it'll
us.
get rid of the bots farming like all those what do you call it, Swift
Yeah.
Masters. But at the same time, for normal players that are farming a lot, we're not.
Yeah.
There's no. I feel like more money goes out than it goes in.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be harder for the average player to make gold to buy stuff in the game. Like, I think it's less of a problem in Korea because there's more of a player base there, so prices are cheaper there. But like in
Mm-hmm.
the FOG, oh no, plat emblems 40 mil at least, if not more. Like for buff swaps, you're never gonna get one of those unless
Yeah,
like you have a lot of gold somehow. If you're lucky with cards or uh I don't know, cards.
that's one good thing though. Like I think the card system is much better than it used to be because you do see a lot more often, and
Mm,
dazzlement does kind of
yeah.
help.
Dazzlement, yeah. Dazzlement, if you're lucky, you can get some good cards. Like I binded a metal card. I sold that for a good amount of money. Uh, if you're lucky, you get good cards. But if you're not, you get garbage pink cards that you can try to sell for like
Otter.
2 mil or 1 mil or something. It's something, but I wouldn't sell those.
That's
I
also
use
another
it as
thing. Like
fodder.
you want to min max, right? You want those plus 25 LE.
Oh,
You get those, but then you're like, huh, I gotta upgrade them. Do I buy them? Buy the Luke cards, or do I run Luke to get them? And I'm just
oh
sitting
man.
here like I'm both broke, and I don't have Terraniums to keep running Lukes, nor do I have
Yeah,
the time. So like I'm at a loss where I can't upgrade
yeah.
my
It's
cards
hard.
because it's so expensive.
Yeah, yeah. It's I know what I know that feel, and I think it's based on like, all right, you should probably do Luke if you want the upgrades, because that's the only way you can upgrade realistically. So you kind of like pigeonholed into doing Luke's to get materials, to get the legendary Luke card, so that you can upgrade the Fiend War card.
Mm-hmm.
So that contributes to the burnout because you're doing. I don't know if you would call it outdated content, but you're doing.
I'd say it's outdated. What are you doing it for besides red hands and Luke cards?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when everyone got their Luke upgrades, even Anton was outdated. Like you don't need it. The only people that needed it were like new players. There's
Yeah.
nothing for veteran players to do besides make a new character. That's not something that will retain, or at least I think it doesn't retain your player base. I've seen
Mm,
so many people leave because they got burnt out or there was just nothing for them to do.
right, right. It's like once you get to the end, right? Once you have 12-12 or like even Luke, you get the Luke upgraded armor, 5S, uh what was it, Civ set, or you get Heblon and Beast, like what do you do after that? There's nothing for you to do, right? If you unless you make a new character, then yeah, you could go
Yeah, I
grind
think
all.
the only way how I managed to surpass that feeling was to sell raids with friends. Like selling is fun for me.
Okay. I mean, yeah, because you're doing it with friends. I
Yeah.
would I would assume. Like if you could like
Well, making money is also fun.
uh yeah, that's true. But playing with friends is the fun part of this game because
Yeah,
you get to like
you need people to
talk.
play with. Otherwise, it's just a bad
Uh,
time.
it's just a second job. For some people, it is.
Oh, for me it is definitely.
Oh man, I wouldn't be able to do it after experiencing like Inton days and almost now. Like,
That's also one of the reasons why I started streaming too, because like people were. I just wanted to find new people. I just want to find people to talk to.
yeah, that's cool. Like, did you do you feel do you feel like it's more fun to play while you're streaming?
When there's someone to interact with about the game, when is it not fun? If someone asks me a question and they're like a new guy, I'll be happy to help. Be happy to
Okay,
help.
yeah. Okay, that's cool. Um, hmm. I don't think it'd be possible for like the average player to do that though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if only it
What
was
is
easier
okay?
to.
Define average player. Like
Alright, well, let's
they're
say
like super hardcore people with like 20 characters, all 12 Super Tay. And
those are
then
the super hardcore
then there's
players.
us who have like an average of like 6 to 8 in war characters that are like almost 12, in between-ish. Some Super Tays, some not. Then there's like people with 1 or 2 characters that are completely full Tay.
Right.
Aren't those also hardcore people or no? Because they are min-maxing one character.
Hmm. Well, the way I like to define an average player is like someone
Time
that I
time
could consider
spent?
free to play.
Oh, free to
Well,
play.
not only just time spent, but like the amount of money they're willing to put in. Like maybe a casual player, oh, I could do Tabers and whatever. They have one character that's 5/5 Super Tay, plus 10 or plus 11 weapon, plus 18 enchants, elemental enchants, or whatever. But they're not like going hardcore into the game. They're like, oh, once I'm done with this, I'm done with DFO for the day. There's people like that. There's people that spent some, $20 every paycheck to open lost treasures.
Or
That's still
people to
kind of casual.
buy packs to sell them in game.
Yeah. Like if you do it once in a while, sure. Yeah, I would think that's average. But like if you're doing it every time a new package comes out, 10, 20 packages, there are people that do that too. That's kind of really hardcore, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I like, but what I'm
So
trying to get
would
at
you say
is
would you say anyone with that Welcome to Hell package is hardcore? Pet, I mean.
yes, absolutely, $300. Like okay, unless this is probably not within like EULA or whatever, but unless you were doing like KK trading, then absolutely, you are absolutely hardcore. Because that's a $300 pet.
Even if you were KK trading, like you're still trying to trade market to get
Oh yeah,
something and like super hardcore.
I
I'd
mean
still
yeah.
consider them. Anyone with it would be hardcore.
Okay, yeah. If you're making that point, then yeah, I agree. Because it's like you're doing all this extra work to get like. Let's say you had a lot of gold somehow, right? You had to had some way to get that gold in the first place,
Hmm.
and then you're trading it for KK to buy the packages to get this $300 pet. It's like holy shit, this $300 pet. Not everyone's gonna have it. Like only very few people have it with the freaking
I wish I had
necessity.
it.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
But the all attack pet is I think it's a pretty good runner up, right?
Yeah. I'd say it's second best. Second to the Welcome to Hell.
Oh yeah, definitely. But man, like
Unless you have a
that's pretty
mix of like the
hardcore.
Jello and like a Smash Pet or something.
Smash pet? Oh yeah, like the SD pet that we currently have at this
Hmm.
event. Yeah. Uh, I think Elemental Lords is still probably like number 2.
Speaking about Welcome to Hell packages, have you seen that one meme? How you gotta do 20 bill and have to have the Welcome to Hell package to go to Green Party?
Uh,
Do
that's a
you, do you,
troll post.
do you know if that's real? I was looking at it, I was like, huh,
That's a troll post.
are you
Like at the bottom,
sure?
at the bottom he says /s. Come on, you
Yeah,
saw that, right?
I only glanced over it. I was like, I don't believe it.
Oh, yeah, that was a troll post. Um, let me see if I can find the post. Because when I saw it, I didn't think I would be the only one that caught it, but like people didn't see that he was being sarcastic. Let's see. Yeah, because nobody. I would say like 99% of the DFOG population doesn't have that pet, and even if you do, you can only have it on one character, right?
Yeah,
So yeah,
transferable pets when?
never.
I mean, they did give us Trandstones once, right? Trandstones for pet and aura and title.
Really?
Or no, I don't think aura, but they did give us a title transfer and a pet
Oh,
transfer.
but I don't think they'll ever do it for pets.
Hmm?
I
They did it once.
they did?
Yeah, I
Oh,
moved my Three Kingdoms from my main satyr to my second satyr.
oh, oh. I guess I wasn't there for that one then.
Yeah, how long was your break? Couple months? 6 months?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't remember because it probably was a couple of months at most, and then I came back for like a couple weeks, like 2 weeks or something,
And
and then
then
I
that
left again.
thing, and then the thing happened, and then you go,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then I left again, and then I came back this year.
When
Fun.
when 95 cap came out, right? A little before 95 cap.
It was like a month or two before 95 cap. I was just bored one day. I was like, you know what? Let me just check DFO
Yeah,
Reddit
that's
one
the thing.
day.
Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to quit because there's nothing like DFO. There's no
Yeah,
charm like DFO.
absolutely. Ah, here we go. Here's the post. But yeah, there's nothing like DFO. And you see that slash S? There's nothing like DFO. It's a fun game. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it has. Um,
How long has it lasted? Like
it's like
15
what?
in
It's
Korea?
almost 15 years. It's almost 15 years. Yeah, this game is really old.
Did you play during next one?
I did. Like 2009? No, not nine. Like 2011.
I don't remember when it was, but I was just a kid.
Oh, yeah. I think I finished high school then.
I was still in elementary.
Holy shit,
I
you're
remember playing
young.
when F Gunners first came out.
Oh yeah, that. Those are different times. Like, oh man, I remember this one time in arena. It was during 40 cap. So awakenings were probably a thing. The files were in the game, and I was in PvP. I was facing against this M gunner. He had access to all four awakenings, and he did it right after each other in PvP.
This was
It
before Fair
was
Arena.
Yeah. This was before awakenings were a thing. This was like 40 cap.
Mm-hmm.
Next on, so hacks were rampant and all that
Mm-hmm.
whole
Yeah, I
lying and all.
remember. I remember going through like the King's Raid or whatever it was. I don't remember. King's Ruin. King's
King's Ruin.
Ruin. Yeah, there was like this Azra. You know that spinning move they have? Like it was permanent. Like it just went through the entire thing. I was like, wait. Am I getting carried by a hacker?
Probably.
And because I
Oh
was
man.
just a kid, I was like, I don't care. I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Those were different times.
Remember the Bucking Dolls?
Oh, don't remind me.
It was like, I think it was 48 cap, right? You had to use the Bucking Dolls to advance.
Yes, the first awaken. Oh my god. Those were also really dark times. Like it
Oxidizing
was
substances.
oh shit. Oxidized substances. I remember when DFOG came out and like for the first year or so, oxidized substances were so expensive for no reason. Like even after its use was like it wasn't useful anymore. It was still really expensive for something. Dragon capsules or whatever.
I don't know. Yeah, you either got Dragon Capsules or those. Also, do you remember what the Ryan Cokes were used for? I don't remember what they were used for.
Yes. They were used for reinforcement.
Right.
Yeah, they were like the clear cubes of Nexon days.
I remember that thing would be like a huge stack. They weren't like account bound or anything. You just have so much. It'd weigh you down.
Yeah. It was Ryan Cokes with 2S for some reason. It was 2S, not one.
I don't know. I don't remember that much.
uh, ooh. Yeah. I'm glad DFOG came back though from like
I did too. Like
2014, 2015.
I tried
Wow.
so many MMOs. I was like, this isn't hitting the itch. Wasn't scratching
Yeah,
the itch.
it wasn't the same. There was
Like I
this
tried like Dragon Nest or something.
Dragon Nest.
Mystic Fighters. Mystic Fighters was
Yeah,
like
that's a clone. That's a DFO clone.
and like shut down or something, so I never actually tried
Yeah.
it.
It shut down in like 4 months or something like that. But DFOG came back and it's still going strong, it seems.
Yeah, I got on at a time where I didn't care about DFO. I just wanted to secure my name. But like, who cared about my name? It was just I was unknown. No one was
Oh,
gonna take it anyway.
like when it first came back?
Yeah, when I first came back, I was like, huh, I'm gonna play it again.
Okay.
But when it was in alpha, it was still pretty buggy. I was like,
Oh,
I don't know if I want to keep playing this.
yeah, I played in alpha and like oh, I don't know if I should say this, but like the last day of alpha, they were selling like gold, like 3 bill for $1.
What
I was
the?
like, I was like, fuck it. Last day, I just bought some of the alpha. They
Wow,
were
I
just
don't
selling so
need
much gold
this.
for $1 because it was the last day of alpha. They were shutting it down, and I just bought everything in the auction house and then just quit.
Did it transfer over?
Oh no no no! They wiped everything besides the name.
Besides the name? Okay. Wait,
Yeah.
why would you buy that stuff then? Or just cause?
Yeah, it was just cause it was an alpha. It was 3 billion gold for $1. Like, whatever. It's just $1, just for fun. Uh, I hope you don't edit it out.
I won't. I'm probably not gonna edit anything out.
All right, that's cool.
My intention was 10 minutes, but this actually lasted 45.
Holy shit. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. Like
Yeah, yeah,
having
yeah.
having something to talk about. I think like being passionate about the game is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it shows people that hey, there are people that actually enjoy the game for what it is. You can come talk to us, or you can come join us or whatever. We're not all assholes or elitists or whatever. We might be, but
I'm gonna stop you there because I am sometimes.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying we might be. Just talk to us. Human too. Just ask. Never hurts to ask, until it does. But we don't talk about those times. Any closing remarks
Any
you
closing
want me to
remarks?
give?
Do you wanna like plug yourself anywhere?
Absolutely not. No, I'm kidding. Luminy Pubs is sometimes open.
Sometimes open.
Sometimes open. If you're cool, we'll be cool. Yeah. So if you see our raids, maybe you might be able to join. Say hi.
Say hi, yeah. Alright, then I'll just end it here then.
Okay, cool.
Good talk.
Yep. Good talk. Good talk.
Bye.
But end of the video or like
Bye
done
bye
with
to
it?
the video. Bye to the video.
Okay. Yeah. See ya.
Go ahead. Oh my gosh. That thing dragged me.
Thanks. What level is your